Good morning, children. Today's chapter is chapter number 4, Introduction to Ubuntu. Yes, children, in this chapter, we are going to learn about what is Linux, history of Linux, Ubuntu, how to start, how to shut down Ubuntu, about the desktop screen, okay, how to close a program or how to start a program, then restarting a computer, etc. Now let's begin with the chapter. Hello friends, you are now familiar with the operating system software. In this chapter, you will get to know about Ubuntu, which is a part of Linux operating system. Yes, operating system, as you have learned in the previous chapter, it is very important for computer to do work. Without operating system, your computer cannot work. Now, what is Linux? As you all know that to start and work, every computer needs an operating system software such as Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Linux is a free operating system. It can run on different types of computers such as IBM personal computer, that is PC, and Macintosh. Linux is free to download, edit and distribute. Because of these features, it has become extremely popular throughout the world. Yes, as this software is free of cost, anyone can download this software and you can make editing very easily. Editing means you can make changes. You can add program, you can delete program, you can remove the program, etc. Now, history of Linux. Linux was originally created by Linus Torvalds. Okay, it is created by Linus Torvalds. Rather than keeping his creation to himself, Torvalds opened it up to the world to use it for free. Okay, इंस्टेड कि जो टॉवल्स है वो अपने पास ये क्रिएशन रखे, उसने वर्ल्ड को उसे यूज़ करने के लिए दिया फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. मैनी कंप्यूटर डेवलपर्स ऑल अराउंड द वर्ल्ड वर्कड ऑन इट टू मेक इट बेटर एंड मोर पावरफुल. ओके, further it was developed for betterment. Now, penguin. Penguin, you can see penguin, you all know what is a penguin. Penguin was chosen by Linus Torvalds as the Linux mascot. Okay, it was designed by Larry Wing and was named Tux. That is why so many programs of Linux include Penguin or Tux in their names, such as Tux Racer, Tux Paint, Tux Maths, Tux Typing and Penguins. Next is open source. Open source means it is available for everyone free of cost. Linux is an open source software. Open source refers to those software programs which have the following features. Open source software is available to everybody free of cost. Anybody can edit or modify its source code. It is freely distributed. Okay, Ubuntu. Now we will learn about Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a completely free, easy to use and extremely popular Linux based desktop operating system. Ubuntu is easy to install and quite reliable for everyday uses. Ubuntu is highly user friendly. User friendly means easily you can make changes in it. It enables us to do our work without any trouble. Today, it is used by millions of people around the world. Okay, now starting Ubuntu. Yes, children, how to start Ubuntu? When you turn on your computer, Ubuntu starts automatically and password screen appears. You would be asked to enter the password. You can ask the password from your teacher. Yes, children, the screen you can see, this is the Ubuntu screen, when you start the computer, you see this screen and the computer asks you for the password. That password you can ask from your teacher, or if at home you can ask your parents. Now steps to start is turn on your computer. The password screen may appear after some time. Then type the password and click the enter key on the keyboard. Okay, after typing the password you have to click on enter key. Now you will get the Ubuntu desktop. Yes children, you can see this desktop. Yes, this is the desktop on which you have to work. You can see different icons are there on the left side of the screen. They are called the launcher. Okay, now Ubuntu desktop screen. Yes children, you can see this screen. Ubuntu desktop includes the following parts like dash, launcher, network icon, language icon, volume icon, time icon, system icon, desktop. Now what is desktop? Desktop is the background screen on the computer, as you can see, on which you have to work. Now on this screen children, you can see an arrow. This arrow is called the mouse pointer. Okay, and as I told you, the left side you have the different icons. These icons are launcher, and at the top of the launcher you have a dash. Dash works as a start button. Okay, now network icon. Network icon is used when you are connecting your computer with the internet. It shows the connectivity of the internet. Now next is language icon. Language icon shows you which language your computer is using. Now volume icon. Volume icon is to control the volume. If you want to raise or decrease the volume, this icon helps you to do. Okay, time icon, it shows you the time calendar on the computer. Then next is system icon, helps you to change the system settings of your computer. Now launcher. When you start Ubuntu, जब आप Ubuntu start करते हैं, you will see a long vertical bar on the left hand side of the screen. Yes children, screen के left hand side पे आपको नज़र आती है vertical line, as I showed you. This bar is known as launcher. You can add commonly used programs on it. It also shows the icons of currently running programs. Launcher usually has dash icon at the top and trash icon at the bottom. Now dash, as I told you, it is on the top of the top of the launcher. Dash, it appears at the top of the launcher and has Ubuntu logo on it. When you click on it, a window also called dash home will appear on the right, which gives you access to all programs in Ubuntu. It works similar to the start button of Microsoft Windows, as I told you earlier. Mouse pointer, as I told you, it helps you to point, click or double click various items on the desktop. Now desktop, it is a background area of your screen. Network icon. Network icon shows two arrows or a network signal icon when your computer is connected to the internet or any network. Yes children. Now the next is language icon. Language icon, it shows the default language for your computer. EN means English. EN is the short form of English. Volume icon, it is used to adjust the volume of the computer. Time icon, as I told you, it displays the current time. When you click on it, it displays the calendar also. System icon, it provides quick access to many tasks such as locking the screen, restarting the system and shutting it down. Now starting a program. Yes children, when you are working on computer, you need to start the program. Whatever program you want to work, you need to start the program. How to start a program? You can start an application program एप्लीकेशन प्रोग्राम्स हमारे कौन से होते हैं जिन पे हम वर्क करते हैं, लाइक लिब्रे ऑफिस राइटर, टक्स पेंट, मोजिला फायरफॉक्स एक्सेट्रा, इंस्टॉल्ड ऑन योर कंप्यूटर टू परफॉर्म एनी टास्क. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, to write a letter you can start LibreOffice Writer, to draw a picture you can start TuxPaint program, or to surf the internet you can start web browser application such as Mozilla Firefox. In Ubuntu, do you know in Ubuntu by 3 methods you can start the program. In the following example we have opened TuxPaint program by using these methods. Yes, first is click on the dash button to open dash window. As I told you, dash button is on the top of the launcher. At the bottom of the window, click on applications lens, click on installed category. A list of all the installed programs appear, means whatever programs you have on the computer, it appears to you. Now, to see more programs in the list, you can use the scroll bar. Scroll bar is on the right side of the desktop. Now, click on the desired program you want to start. As you want to start the TuxPaint, in this example, we are starting with the TuxPaint. The TuxPaint program will appear in front of you. You can now work on it. Yes children, you can see this picture, this window, this is the window of TuxPaint. Now next method is using the search bar. Search means ढूंढना. So you have a search bar also on the computer. Click on dash button to open dash window. At the top there is search bar. Okay, click inside the search bar. जब आप search bar पे click करेंगे, you have to type the program name and type the name of the program you want to open. As you start typing, Ubuntu displays each program with the name that includes your search text. If you see the program icon you want to open, click on it. Whenever you find your program, you need to just click on it. In this example, we have started TuxPaint. Now the TuxPaint program will appear in front of you and you can now work with it. Now the third is using the launcher bar. On the launcher you can see the icons for commonly used programs, the programs which you are using nowadays. Normally, very frequently you are using the programs that you can put on the launcher. Click on the program icon on the launcher you want to start. In this example, we have started TuxPaint. The TuxPaint program will appear in front of you and you can now work with it. Okay, now closing a program. After working on the program, how to close the program? After finishing your work on the computer, you can close the program. Click on the close button to close the program. This will bring you back to the desktop. Okay children, till here is it clear? Now next is customizing the launcher. Customizing means making changes in the launcher. We have some programs which we are using very frequently, but some programs we have which we are not using. So you can make changes in the launcher according to your need. You can customize the launcher according to the way you want. You can rearrange and resize the icons according to your need. You can add a program icon permanently on the launcher which is opened frequently. You can delete the icon if you do not need it. Adding a program icon on the launcher. Yes children, how to add a program on the launcher? Some programs are not displayed as an icon on the launcher. You have to open them from the dash window, either by search bar or installed category. If you need to open a program more often, you can add it on the launcher. Okay, means if you have any program which you are using very frequently, so you can add in the launcher. Now for that, what you have to do is click on the dash button to open dash window. Locate the program you want to add. Then drag the desired program from the dash window and drop it on the launcher. The program icon will appear on the launcher. Now as now you have added the program, now you have some programs which you are not using, so you can remove them also. So how you can remove? To make space in the launcher, you can remove the unwanted programs. For that, what you have to do is right click the program icon in the launcher. A menu appears. Click on unlock from launcher. The program icon will disappear. Okay children, in this manner you can remove the icon from the system. Now next is, after that, changing the size of the launcher. Like if you want to change the size, if you want to increase or decrease the size of the icons, that also you can do. If you need to add more icons to the launcher, you can resize the icons of launcher accordingly to make them all visible. For that, what you have to do is, first step is click on system icon. A drop down menu appears. After that, step number 2 is, when the drop down menu appears, you have to click on system settings option. System settings dialog box appear, and after that you have to click on appearance. Appearance means how you want your icons to be, how they look like. Appearance dialog box appear. Click on look tab. At the bottom right corner, drag the slider of launcher icon size towards right to increase. If you want to increase the size of the icons, just drag it right side, or if you want to decrease the size, you have to drag it to the left side. Click on close button to close the dialog box. Now the system settings dialog box closes and resized icons appear on the launcher. In this example, we have decreased the icon size of the launcher, as you can see on the picture. Yes children. Now next is restarting a computer. Yes children. Restarting a computer means without shutting down, you are starting your computer again. Okay. Restarting the computer means it shuts down and starts up again immediately. If your computer is not operating properly, you can restart your computer to fix the problem. In the upper right corner, click on system icon. A drop down menu appears. Click on shutdown. The shutdown dialog box appears on the monitor screen. Then click on restart to shut down and then start your computer again automatically. Okay. Now shutting down, as you all know that it is very must to shut down the computer after completing the work. After completing your work, you need to shut down your computer. To shut down the computer properly, follow the given steps. In the upper right corner, click on system icon. A drop down menu appears. Click on shutdown. The shutdown dialog box appears on the monitor screen. Click on shutdown. Ubuntu shutdowns and the computer turns off. Yes children, till here it is clear to everyone. I hope you all understood. If you don't understand anything, please ask me in the next session. Okay, thank you children.